Long ago, Nyame, the sky god, owned all the wisdom in the world. He kept it stored in a large clay pot, hidden high in the heavens. The people on earth often struggled with foolish decisions and conflicts because they lacked wisdom. Anansi, the clever spider, believed he could help everyone by bringing the pot of wisdom down to earth. One day, Anansi climbed up to the sky and approached Nyame. "Great sky god," he said, "I have come to ask for the pot of wisdom. If you give it to me, I will share it with all the people of the world so they can live wisely and peacefully." Subscribe to Folktales, channel for amazing stories. Nyame, impressed by Anansi's boldness, agreed, but gave him a warning. "Anansi, wisdom is a heavy burden. Once you take it, you must carry it alone. If you share it wisely, it will bring great good. But if you misuse it, it will bring great harm." Anansi eagerly agreed and tied the pot to his belly with a strong vine. He began his journey back to earth, but the pot was heavy and awkward. As he climbed down the long thread of his web, the pot kept bumping against his legs, making the descent slow and difficult. Halfway down, Anansi grew frustrated. "Why should I carry this heavy pot all by myself?" he muttered. "I'll tie it to my back instead. That will make it easier." But when he tried to move the pot to his back, it slipped and almost fell. Anansi panicked and grabbed it tightly. "This won't work," he said. "Maybe I should just leave it here and come back for it later." As he thought about it, his youngest son, Ntikuma, who had been watching from below, called out, "Father, why don't you tie the pot to your back and crawl down head first? That way, it won't bump against your legs." Anansi was stunned. His son's simple solution was so clever. He followed Ntikuma's advice and easily descended to the ground. But as he stood there, holding the pot, he felt a mix of pride and embarrassment. Even with all this wisdom, he thought, I needed my son's help to solve a simple problem. Realizing that wisdom is not something one person can hoard, Anansi decided to share it with everyone. He opened the pot and let the wisdom scatter into the wind, spreading it across the world. From that day on, wisdom became available to all, but no one person could claim to have all of it. And so, Anansi learned that true wisdom lies not in keeping knowledge to oneself, but in sharing it with others. This story teaches the importance of humility, collaboration, and the value of sharing knowledge. It's a great example of how Anansi, despite his cleverness, often learns important lessons through his adventures. Subscribe to Folktales 2, channel for amazing stories.